tool, we're going to use the shape tools, particularly the rectangle tool. And in most cases, instead of using lines, you can usually go straight to making a rectangular shape, as we'll be doing a lot of in engineering. And so if you click on the rectangle tool, or you can use R as a shortcut, then your cursor will become a pencil with a small rectangle on it. And so just like the line tool, you're going to use an arbitrary reference point or one that you want to align to. And from there, you have exactly the same intermediate step as the line tool, but instead, you're simply sweeping a rectangle from corner to corner. Notice that you, in a sense, have 4 different quadrants you can work with, and that's going to be similar to the general direction you want to prepare your measurement phase, just like in the line tool. So if we were to head in this direction, away from the origin, you'll also notice at the bottom right hand of the screen that the dimensions are updating. And you'll notice that one of them is going to correspond to the direction in the red axis of the rectangle. That's actually the first number right there. And then there's a comma. And then there's the direction of the rectangle, the length in the green axis. And so if you use this exact same format to type in your dimensions, then it will be able to create the rectangle without you selecting with a mouse click. And so if we're just going to keep the cursor in this quadrant, switch over to the keyboard, and let's say we wanted to make a 4-foot by 8-foot plywood sheet. Then you would type in 4 feet, knowing that that's going to be the width in the red axis, comma, 8 feet. Click enter, and it automatically creates that rectangle. Now you'll notice that this jumps right ahead to 4 lines and a surface, which are all manipulable objects. Let's go ahead and make another rectangle off to the side. Let's move it into a different quadrant. And this time, let's actually make a square. You'll notice that it can, in fact, align to a square in certain cases. So right around there, it's guessing you might want to make a square. And so that's something you can see right away. But it's going to be much more helpful for us to just go ahead and type in exactly what we want. So leave the cursor moving in that quadrant, and then go ahead and type in 5 feet, comma, 5 feet. And that creates the square. So of course you can make rectangles in any direction from your reference point. Let's also try to make a circle. The shortcut is C. And in this case, the only difference is that your reference point is the center of the circle, and then you're simply specifying a radius. So if you click anywhere, and you'll notice that that radius can also align to the green axis. In another video, we'll talk about how you can get this circle moving upwards. You just want to sort of move in a direction, leave your cursor there, and then type in this case, 2.5 feet. That will create a circle with a diameter of 5 feet. Again, you'll notice that it's not exactly circular. It's actually a many-sided polygon. And finally, let's look at the polygon tool. It's going to work just like the circle, except at first, you're going to be able to specify the sides before doing even the first step. You'll notice at the bottom, it's prompting you for sides. And so you can type in 3, enter to create a triangle. Type in 4, obviously to make the diamond or the rectangle again. Type in 5, 6, 7, probably go pretty far from here. But let's assume we want to make a triangle. Go back to 3, enter. Click once. Then here it's going to be important to specify your direction because it really will change the shape. And type in 2.5 feet. And you've got an equilateral triangle.